Good evening, everyone. So, as most of you already know, I am Shelley Kaplowitz. I am one of the arts teachers here. Yes, thank you. And I am so happy to welcome you to the 6th annual Evening of the Arts. So, before we begin, I do just want to say, and I know I'm speaking on behalf not only of the entire arts department, but really the entire staff of the Yeshiva Flatbush. And that is that we want to dedicate this evening to Stephen Berkowitz, who was such a supporter of the school, such a supporter of Evening of the Arts. Unfortunately, he passed away just a few days ago, and our thoughts and prayers are with his wife, Therese, who still is in many ways a beloved member of our faculty, and we want to dedicate this to him, to her, and just that there should be simchas ahead for that family, and that's really all I wanted to say on that score. So again, welcome. As you all know, today is Yom Yerushalayim, and we're celebrating the 50th anniversary of the Six-Day War, but most particularly the 50th anniversary of the joyous reunification of Jerusalem. And so it is especially appropriate that we are doing such a happy festival of our own this evening. Now, I am under strict orders from Ms. Winkler on pain of death that I am to keep this short. So I will, as short as I am humanly capable of doing. So once we begin, basically one act will follow the other. I just want to ask you, very briefly, please turn off your phones. We do want to model our behavior for our students. And if the people on the stage or the people out there are seen with their heads down in their phone, it isn't right and it isn't respectful. So if you could please not silence it where you're tempted to look at it every 5 minutes, but actually turn it off for a couple of hours, and just immerse yourself in the pleasures that are yet to come, we would really, really appreciate it. And I was told, under no circumstances should I make a point of saying how talented the teachers in the arts department are and how talented the students that we teach are, so I'm not going to say that. Again, there's not much else for me to say, just we want you to enjoy the show. I wish I could say everything is all bubbly and cheerful, because that's the kind of today is, because it was such a wonderful moment when those paratroopers went into the city and prayed at that wall. But some things are not, but it doesn't matter, because it's about art, and it's about pleasure, and it's about joy, and that's what this day is all about. So thank you, and enjoy the show.
Perhaps the greatest miracle of all, a miracle Israel never expected, Jerusalem. Again, it seemed as though it was a divine appointment in time. Jerusalem was to be restored to the Jewish people after 2,000 years. The enemies of Israel had twice as many soldiers as we did, 3 times as many planes, 4 times as many tanks. The odds were stacked against us on every military front. The love of Israel, self-sacrifice, and courage of the Israeli soldiers, combined with divine guidance and assistance, made these miracles possible. Yitzhak Rabin, then the Minister of Defense, was given the honor of giving the war its name. He chose the Six-Day War, recalling the 6 days of creation, as Israel too was created with the liberation of Jerusalem. As the center of gravity of the Jewish people has now returned to the land of our fathers, the Torah center of the world has once again returned to Jerusalem. The chief rabbinate of the State of Israel has established the 28th of Iyar, a day of Hallel and Hodaya, praise and thanks for the salvation of our people and the liberation and return of our capital, Jerusalem. Jews in Israel and in every country in which they reside come together in prayer and celebration. Similar to Hanukkah and Purim, it sometimes takes many years for the miracles to be fully recognized and celebrated. The Mizrahi World Movement is involved in massive community-wide celebrations across the globe, from London to Los Angeles, from Melbourne to Johannesburg to Chicago and Toronto. For 2,000 years, our hope never died. Our faith as a people never wavered. Wherever Jews were and whenever they prayed facing Jerusalem. Whatever happened the night before, whether it was the Crusades, the Inquisition, Muslim oppression, or Nazis in Germany, the next morning a Jew would wake up, dust himself off, put on his talit, face Jerusalem, and pray to come home, knowing somehow, some way, God would bring us back. This is our greatest celebration, to be alive in this generation where the prayers of our fathers and mothers have finally been answered, to be alive and to take part in Jewish destiny. To experience miracles of divine providence, Bayamim Hahem, Bazman Hazeh, like in those days, but in our time.